The Halloween house is a big and old. I'm told that on Halloween night, things happen there. Now Susie moved in. She's only 4, along with her brother, her father and mother, and little Picardo. He is their dog. Well, maybe half a dog. He's a chihuahua, as small as they come. Susie's room is in the attic. It's no fun with a high ceiling, cold and gloomy, and shadows that run halfway up the walls. Susie hides under the blanket. Picardo too. Come on, he is no guard dog. Susie's mom bought her a bear, a teddy bear named Teddy. He is big and fluffy and Susie adores him. I love you so much, she says. Then she wraps her arms around him, snuggling like a cat ready to purr while Picardo buries himself in all that fur. The Halloween house attic may be scary, but Teddy is not. Around his neck, he wears a blue scarf with red polka dots. On his back, paw are black tennis shoes tied with lace and plenty of nuts. Something is silly about that teddy bear. He got a goofy smile from ear to ear. It's kind of lopsided and sweet, although not quite complete. He was cheap when Susie's mom bought him at the dollar store. But his smile is always there. When scratching and squeaking come from the walls, Teddy smiles. When clothes on the floor become strange figures in pile, Teddy smiles. When an invisible spider miles of cobweb fades away in the morning, Teddy smiles. Tonight is Susie's first Halloween at the Halloween house. She has finished her trick or treating. She did it earlier in the evening. She dressed up as pumpkin with an orange glow, and now her 2 bags of candy overflow onto the floor. It's midnight and everyone's asleep. Not a peep until suddenly there was a tapping at the door. Tap, tap, tap. It starts out soft and low and then changes into a steady beat, 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 as though a giant's heart of nudging the door. Teddy smiles. A thin mist stream from a crack in the corner turns into a snake sliding across the floor. Teddy smiles. Next at the window appears a witch 200 years old with a black hat hiding half her face and the wrinkles it holds. She slips right through the glass as though it isn't there at all. Once inside, she stands up 6 feet tall. Teddy smiles. A long-legged spider with big fangs drops from the ceiling and hangs only 5 feet over the bed where Susie and Picardo peacefully sleep. The snake, the witch, and the spider slither, creep, and dangle closer, growing bigger as they go. They are up to no good. This can't be happening. But Teddy is watching. He smiles no more. The upturned side of his lip droops down while the other part of his lip lifts up. Teddy's smile turns into a snarl. When the 3 monsters almost reach the bed, Teddy gets up, but more than that, he begins to grow, although much faster and bigger than they. His tennis shoe pop off and his scarf float away, sweet smiling. Teddy turns into a grizzly bear, the biggest, meanest grizzly of your imagination. Standing on his back paw, stretched to the ceiling, Teddy is terrifying. Fortunately, Susie and Picardo are still asleep. The snake, the witch, and the spider stop growing. They stare at him. There is wonder and shock in their eyes. This is an unexpected surprise. Then Teddy roars. It's so loud doesn't help to cover your ears, and the girl hear it. This guzzling is beyond their worst fear. With a poof and a puff, they disappear. Susie is instantly awake, her eyes big and round, with a frightening yip. Picardo bolts from under the cover, trembling with dread, but they see nothing at all, because the monster have fled, and Teddy is suddenly Teddy again. How could that be? It happened so fast. There was nothing to see except his shoes are across the room and his scarf is at the bottom of the bed. You, so long as this bear stay around, and he will stay, because he is love. Have no fear. Teddy is here, and he smiles.